Hey guys, it's me. I wanted to make this video because I'm so excited about this. I've learned something, or I got a whole different perspective on my life today from a live stream that I just randomly came across on TikTok. Something in my gut told me that I should watch the video or the live stream, and so I did. And what she was talking about was fear, and that, you know, she was so passionate about her topic and her words, and it made me stick around to listen to her. I've followed her for a long time, and I've really seen her evolve, and I really like her mindset and her as a person. She's awesome. But basically in this live stream she was talking about fear, and that fear, you know, fear is based out of the unknown, that we fear the unknown, and fear going out of our own comfort zone, which is the unknown. Now, I struggle a lot with this, and even though like I want to do a lot of things in my life that I think are like my call and all of these things, I have fear of rejection, judgment, all of these things that are unknown to me and will probably happen, but it's a part of life. Obviously, you never are certain as to what is gonna happen when you do it, and you know, people are like, just do it either way, and you're like, yeah, sure, Jan. Like, it's not that it is that simple to do it, but it takes a lot for you to do it, and it's actually depends on who you are and where you're at mentally. It can be the hardest thing in the whole fucking world, and trust me, I know. I had this dream last year that I remember the majority of it was that I was supposed to build a door, and this door was in the middle of the street, or like there was a building here. Like, it was a train station actually, and there was a building here, and then the road was here, but like there was also like, it was also a walking street. I don't know, it's hard to explain. And I was making this door, which on it said, don't be easy, don't be afraid. I could be easy on myself and on my life and go out around the door, because I know what's coming when I'm just avoiding the door and I'm just going around it. But I should also not be afraid to go through the door. You know, it's unknown what's on the other side of the door, but you should not be afraid to go through the door. Hey guys, editing me. I just wanted to clarify something in my dream, or that dream that I was talking about. I don't feel like I explained it well enough. I wanted to say that I could be easy and go around the door. I could easily see what is gonna come when I choose to go around the door. Like, you know, I could see everything that is actually going on, and therefore it makes it more comfortable to me to go on the other side knowing what is gonna come. But if I choose to go through the door, I'm not sure what's on the other side. It's unknown to me. Therefore, obviously, a reference or a metaphor, or I don't know, analogy to stepping out of your comfort zone and to trust yourself that everything is gonna go for your benefit or in your highest good, or however you phrase that. That's basically what I wanted to say, because I don't feel like I explained it well enough in my video, and so I just wanted to explain it because this dream has meant so much to me, and sorry, my dog, and I love this dream, and yeah, just wanted to say that. And so I had that dream, and so fear has always been something that I've always had like a lot more thought about. Why do I fear these things? And I like to analyze why I do these things, or why I'm holding myself back. And a part of me is also like fearing my highest potential. Like, you know what I mean? I saw this girl was like, are you procrastinating, or are you just scared of your actual potential? And that's true. I think I am a big procrastinator. I've always been, and it's not something I want to say I am, but I do procrastinate a lot, and obviously it bounds in a lot of other things. I'm not lazy. I never liked that word lazy, because I would not say I'm lazy. I just struggle a lot comprehending things I need to do. I'm sure you all know what procrastination is and how it works, and that it's not just on the outside level. There's a lot of deeper shit going on when you're a procrastinator, and everyone procrastinates, but I think there is a certain line where you are a procrastinator and you just procrastinate. You know, that's my take on that. This girl going back to the live stream, which I just wanted to add that in because I thought it was kind of relevant, or I don't actually know. But this girl, she was talking about fear and that the universe always brings the good things that's gonna come into your life as a surprise. Hey y'all, it's me, I'm back. I just wanted to say something regarding what I just talked about, that the universe does not give you signs as to when something good is gonna happen in your life. And I'm gonna say that I don't agree with myself in that moment. I don't agree. And at the moment, I even paused and I was like, wait, I don't actually, the fuck? Where the fuck did that came from? Basically, I do believe that the universe does give us signs when something good is gonna happen in our life, but I think the signs are kind of like gradual, that it's not like all at once, you know? It's more like subtle hints. It could be, you know, shifting within yourself. It could be circumstances from the outside world changing, and, you know, the universe making up space for some good things that are gonna arrive later on. But you never know when that thing is gonna come. That's the thing, you never know when it's gonna come or arrive, you know, the good thing. Now, okay, bear with me. I just sometimes think about this, that hints from the universe and signs could be kind of like seen as subtitles to a movie. Now, bear with me. Let's say that you are watching a French movie and you don't know French, but you really want to watch it, so obviously you have subtitles on. And these subtitles, they are a help for you to actually understand the movie. And so hints could be seen as subtitles, that hints are just a way for you to see that, you know, something is gonna happen, something good is gonna happen, or that the universe makes up space for something good that is gonna happen. And so, but at some point you don't need these subtitles anymore, because then you understand French and you understand what's going on in the movie. And so you don't need any signs, because your manifestation or whatever good is gonna you wanted in your life has arrived, and so you don't need these signs anymore. Sometimes I just think about that analogy or however I fucking say it, or metaphor. I don't know the word for it. Please help. And I kind of like it, but at the same time it's so confusing, because I don't know if it kind of applies, but whatever. Don't care. But that's my take on it, and that I just wanted to say that. So back to the fucking video. And if it's something good that's gonna happen, as I said, it's gonna be a surprise. You're not gonna know what's gonna come. It's just the universe likes to sprinkle in some surprise for you, and it's like, bam, girl, like you just got bamboozled. You got a boyfriend now, whatever, I don't know. But when it's something bad that is gonna happen, or something is gonna go wrong, you will always have a gut feeling. You will always know if something is gonna go wrong or bad. Pay attention to that, because I was like thinking about it and I'm like, well, it's facts. It is facts. That's why it's very important to practice your intuition and trusting yourself a lot more, and trusting that everything is gonna go your way and is for your higher self and for your best interest, and that the world is not and has never and will never be against you. It's just a matter of your own mindset. If you think that the world is against you, your brain will try to find evidence on that and only sees when the world is against you, and just ignores every time that something good actually happened to you. Plain and simple, period. I could talk about that for a long time, but I won't in this video, but just plain and simple. And that just lifted so much weight from my shoulders. Just those couple of words that she said, and I was like, yo, that is fucking facts. I don't know if you actually like understand where I'm coming from or what I'm saying, but it makes sense. You know, all these good things that are happening to you, you never had like kind of a gut feeling that something good is gonna happen. Just the moral of this whole fucking video is just that it's so important to be in a good relationship with yourself and your intuition and your higher self and all of these things, because that will ultimately just be the greatest thing for you. You know, it's gonna help you in so many ways if you are more positive in your life. And you have to remember, it's 1,000 times easier for you to be negative and stay negative, because it just takes that much more effort to be positive. And just kind of see your brain, or like all your nerves, and no, what is that word, just see your thoughts as kind of like roads, you know, and that you have already got some programmed thoughts in your head that are just driving on these roads, and it's familiar to you. It's familiar to you to tell you certain things over and over again. And so when you try to amplify something new and positive, it's gonna be an effort, because it's gonna create a whole new road, and those cars on that road are gonna be like, the fuck you doing here? Like, you're not welcome, like, please go out. Or not, don't go out, but I don't know where that came from. Just, you ugly kind of thing, you know? So they're gonna do everything to not shed a light on this new track that it's been made in your brain of thoughts, which is ultimately a very positive one, but all the existing more negatively shaped thoughts and our new old thoughts that have been with you since childhood are so comfortable there. They don't want to give up space for the new thoughts, and they will do everything in their power not to. But that's where consistency and just patience come into place, because consistently telling yourself good things will ultimately lead for this road to be a part of the squad of the other roads, and may even grow a lot bigger for a lot of the old cars to may think, whoa, this road is a lot cooler, let me jump on that track. And they will just shift, and then at one point all of these cars that have been on more negative paths or traumatic paths or whatever, they become one with the positives. And yeah, there may still be some outsider cars on the negative paths and are still skeptical of the positives, but the positives outweigh the negatives by so many percent that you don't really pay attention to the negatives. I think negative thoughts can be beneficial, especially like when it comes to rationalizing or fight and flight situations, or, you know, if you're in danger, it's good to be rational, to have a bit of skepticism or whatever. But on the daily basis, when that's not an issue, having a mind that is ruled by this road of positive cars is an key to obtaining your dream life, or obtaining what you want in life, and relationships that are aligning with you, and jobs as well, living situation, and just gratitude, meditation, authenticity. All of these things are just on the other side of this step. Does that make sense? Okay, what I want to say with this video is that I know the struggle. I know how hard it is. I know how much effort and mental capacity and mental struggle it takes to go out of your comfort zone. But think about what you're doing for yourself. You know, think about how good you are for yourself if you try to just one daily positive thoughts and tell yourself that positive thoughts every single day. That one thought is 100 times stronger than your negative thoughts. And the more you say them, the more positive thoughts you put into your brain, they're just gonna expand so much more. And positive thoughts are always so much stronger than negative thoughts. And ultimately, your thoughts do create your reality. Now, this is something, as a very paranoid person as myself, when I heard that the first time, I was very young. And that led to a lot of mental problems, because I took that literally. Like, I took that literally. My life is an outcome of my thoughts, which is true, but not in the literal form. It's more like if you on a daily basis keep telling yourself that your life is miserable, or that you'll never have any luck in women or jobs and just life in general, keep telling yourself these negative things, your life will be negative. You will be negative, because as I said earlier, your brain looks for evidence of your thoughts. So if you, on the other hand, think more positive and is like, I am such a loving person, I'm so positive, I always attract good job opportunities, I always attract people that align with me. And as silly as you may feel saying these things, think about the drastic improvement it will be in your life, because over time, as I said earlier, it takes time for your brain and, you know, the other roads to kind of dim down for the bigger positive road to fill up more space in your brain. And when it does, your brain only focuses, not only, but mainly focuses when all of these positive things are happening, and aren't really paying attention to the small negative things, or, you know, you're not really complaining anymore because you're just grateful that you have these things and you're content and you are surrendering yourself to the unknown, which ultimately is life. Life is unknown. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen, but you can do your part by thinking just better of yourself and just life in general, because the way you are now, where you are right now, is an manifestation of your old thoughts. So think about you in a year. If you've amplified a lot more positive thoughts, like, think about where you could be at that time. But at the same time, I think it's really important to not get so hung up on the end result, because that's holistic happiness. I meant hedonic happiness, not holistic. I don't know where the fuck that came from. I'm Matrix. I don't know. Hedonic happiness. And that's, you know, not in grand scheme of things, it's not healthy, because then you obtain this short-term happiness that, yes, I finally got what I wanted, but in long term you're not gonna be happy. So instead of focusing so much on where you can be, focus on where you are right now and what you can do. Live in the present moment, basically, because that's only fucking thing you have. Like, time is a fucking illusion. Time does not exist. It does not exist. Therefore, there's never a too late or too young to do anything, or too young maybe, but it's never too late to pursue anything you want, because time is just an illusion. The future and the past does not exist. You know, the present moment is ultimately what only exists, because when the future comes, it's the present moment, and the past is long gone. That you can't go back. You cannot change a single thing. I can't go back and just change what I said. I can correct myself, but I can't change it. You know what I mean? So practicing, like, presence, and being present in the moment. And what helps is, I think the obvious is meditation. You may think like meditation is where you just have to sit still and just maybe listen to a guided meditation, or listening to some, you know, solfeggio frequencies or something. It does not have to be that. Like, meditating is, in my belief system, is that you are present, that you know that you are here, you're present, you can feel yourself, you're not caught up in thoughts, and that you are aware of your surroundings. Like, I was eating my dinner earlier and I was like, I'm just gonna not do anything and just eat. Like, I did not watch a YouTube video, which I always do. I did not listen to music. It was raining a lot before, and I was just listening to the rain and actually focusing on my food and being conscious about my food and how it tasted, how many bites I took, and all of these things. And that is ultimately meditation. Like, it just takes you to be conscious of your breathing, that's you being present, and that's you meditating. Is that fucking simple? You do it, I think, so many times throughout the day, but it's not something you are aware of, I think. Or you are, but you don't believe it's meditation, and then you think, oh, I have to meditate, but you already did. You know, Rhea Earth is a TikToker and a YouTuber with meditations, but her words, oh god, I love her. She has Spotify and YouTube and TikTok and probably a lot of other things, but I will link her YouTube channel and Spotify link down below, because girl, I tell you, that woman is amazing. And yeah, I love meditations where I can cry, because those are the best. But that's my little story time of today. I hope you liked the video, and I hope that you got something out of the video, that life ain't that serious, girl. Life ain't that fucking serious. And if you are not gonna remember this shit in 5 years, why stress over it for more than 5 fucking minutes? We've heard that a million times, but it's true. The things you're going through now are not gonna have a specific meaning in the future. We as humans, I don't know if it's a condition we've just are born with or programmed to, but we make everything a lot harder than it's supposed to be, period. Like, yeah, I understand there are things that need a bit more mental capacity and that you may need a lot more knowledge for, but you can learn anything. Anything that someone has done in this earth, you can do as well. It may take some practice and some time to embody that, but it's obtainable. Like, you can do it, and just you believing in yourself. And at first you just tell yourself you believe yourself, but you don't. But over time you will actually believe yourself, and that goes with everything, period. So okay, I really have to go now. But I hope you liked the video, and if you did, you can give it a thumbs up or not, I don't care. If you did not like this video, you can just not watch the video, I guess, but if you already did, well, thank you. And then I will go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.